Hi, it's Chris from Epics again. You may have already watched the short video that I did on how to set up monitored clients on your system so that you can see certain clients on your dashboard. A little like what I've got here, where we've got ABC maintenance and AN maintenance shown as monitored clients. Well, it is possible to also set monitored contracts as well. So say, for example, you didn't want to see it summarized at client level here. What you would actually like to be able to see is perhaps the reactive or day-to-day contract separated from the void works, and you can monitor both those separately on the dashboard. Really useful if you've got a supervisor, say, who's looking after a certain contract for one of your key clients. So before we begin, I'm going to take ABC Maintenance as a monitored client off my dashboard so you can see what it looks like with contracts. There we go. So now ABC Maintenance has disappeared from my dashboard. The way we get to set this up is exactly the same in many ways as setting up a monitored client, in that we need to step into the client wizard. So we begin by creating a job. If we then select our client, but instead of clicking here like we did the last time, if we click down here next to contract, the client wizard will step us in at the contract stage here. You can see we are now in at the step for contracts, and your available contracts for that client will be shown here in this table, and you can edit them by pressing the edit buttons here. So let's say I would like to make the day-to-day repairs for ABC a monitored contract. All I do is I press the edit button. These fields then become populated with the information for that contract. And there is a checkbox here for Show Advanced Contract Options. If that's not there on your system, it's a system option that we can enable for you. So if you don't see that, do get in touch with us and we can add that for you. But if you do see that, or once it's been added, all you do is pop a tick in the box, and that reveals some extra fields, one of which is the monitored tick box. So if I tick monitored, scroll down and press update, that's now saved that contract. You can now see here in our table that the monitored flag is ticked for the one we just did. So if we repeat that for the voids, scroll down, show the advanced options, tick monitored, and then update. Now both are ticked to be monitored contracts. If I now press my home button to go back to the dashboard, we can see here that we have our ABC day-to-day repairs and ABC voids broken out into two separate columns on our dashboard. Now, of course, like any dashboard widget, you can also edit your filters here by pressing that button. Say you're not interested in seeing the day-to-day repairs on your login, you could take that out, save that, and then when you press your home button, we just get the remaining monitored contracts for voids. So any questions on that at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And of course, if you do need the advanced contract options showing up in your client wizard, because it isn't there at the moment, again, please ask and we can set that for you almost immediately. Bye for now.